welcome to my channel. Here's an update on my brother's keeper. Babuyeke uMshengu noDonga from Ekuthuleni only to find that uMamChunu has locked them outside the gate. Uthi nje ngeke avume ukuthi bangene, uMshengu betrayed her, indoda enjani betray unkosikazi wayo. So nje they will not enter her house. And then uMshengu athi sivulele, we tired, we hungry, athi hamba kuDorini. uDorini uzokuphekela. And then bacela uNdumiso ukuthi uNdumiso usivulele, athi uNdumiso qha mina I take orders from uma. And then uDonga lizama ukukhwela igate to try and open but uMamChunu amngene nje ngamatshe. And then eventually uMshengu ungenile endlini, uMamChunu busy uyarasa uyamemeza umtshela ukuthi akathembekanga, what did he do when uDorin killed his sister? He did nothing. And when uNqubeko killed her son, still uMshengu is doing nothing. So kahle ubhizi uprotector lo wamthakathi nalela vezandlebe lakhe. Aqasuke uMchunu ukuthi ngoba biza ngamagama futhi ngikhulume nawo unje ufuna ulala iqamba lalo lisemoya, will talk later. Athi uMamChunu ngeke, I'm talking, you listen. Aqasuke uMshengu ahambe aye kwaDorini. Afike la complain about umsindo usendlini ukuthi nje kunomsindo elala kunomsindo evuka. Athi Dorini, but she gets where MamChunu is coming from because she's hurt. And then abonge uMshengu for what he did for uNqubeko umise Ekuthuleni. And then uNqubeko atshela umakhe ukuthi he feels relieved that now he's from Ekuthuleni, but it would have been nice if uNdumiso had come to support him also. But umakhe has focused on the positive, look at on the good things only. And then uNdumiso hlala unoThidi umdraftele contract between iCarter's Kitchen on the Rocks ukuthi nje I request 40% athi uKhathazile akhokhe rent. Abiza uKhathazile ke uNdumiso amhlalise phansi amtshele ukuthi from next month you'll be paying rent and you'll be giving me 40% of your profits. Athuke ke uKhathazile ukuthi where is all this coming from? And then ahambe ke uNdumiso etshela ubabakhe about his decision to make Carter pay for rent. And then ubabakhe athi it's a good idea, makunamndeni la, business is business. And then uKhathazile ahambe endlini ayicomplaina kuDonga ukuthi awubona umfowenu ngenzani. Actually I blame the girlfriend. I suspect ukuthi uyena ufaka uNdumiso umoya ukuthi angikhokhise rent. And then ke uNdumiso uhleli noThidi at some restaurant, and then kungene uNqubeko noFakazile noma wakhe. Hayi ahloko uzibamba uNdumiso ayekubona ababiza ngamagama, abiza uNqubeko. He called her a third and called uFakazile serial bride, umuntu oshintsha amadoda njalo. And then uNqubeko wathi wena vezandlebe, abiza nje amagama angasimnandi. Ecasuke uNqubeko athi ungabiza ngevezandlebe, but he lost it when uNdumiso called his mom a third. Asobiza ubani ngenunkroyi wena. And then he punched uNdumiso wamshavela nje until he was lying down. So uNdumiso gets home bruised, mabukubuku. UMshengu noMamChunu bathi akwenze njani? Were you robbed? Ubanjwe inkunzi, kwenzakaleni? Athi cha, I was fighting noNqubeko cause ngimtshelile ukuthi he's a love child, uyivezandlebe nje elizalwa eseqamgwaco, a homewrecker. Athi uMchunu mana, did you say this in front of Doreen? Athi yebo. Athi usithatha besibindi zokhuluma into endifana nalezi. uDoreen is like your mother, why would you disrespect her like that? Athi uMamChunu cha kusena uma wakhe and alikho nje igama uNdumiso alisebenzisile elingabafanelanga, vele nje uyiseqamgwaco, vele uNqubeko uyivezandlebe, he's a love child. Athi athi uMshengu wena MamChunu mangithi ngiyakha wena uyabhidliza, I'm trying to build when you're busy breaking. Ecasuke uMshengu athi uMamChunu yena ayiwoza wena ndumndumu kufake imithi. And then in the morning Ndumiso wants to go to work. uMamChunu like, no, you can't go to work looking like this. Hlala nje ekhaya uphole, and mina nginayo nje ingane ngizobulawela yona. Please stop fighting with uNqubeko, miyeke nje ngifuna kubulale nawe. And then uMshengu ahambe ke ayixolisa kuDoreen. He goes over there saying he's sorry for what uNdumiso did, and that he scolded him, and that anything ayifunayo ayidingayo uDoreen, she must just ask him uzomenzela. Hi. And then uFakazile naye nje ucasukile athi uNdumiso athi uNqubeko mshaya kancane uNdumiso, he should have put him in hospital. And then athi uNqubeko yazini ngifila ngathi yimina isinyama la emndenini. Every time kunenkinga la kaShabalala, I'm involved. Shothi mina inkinga la. And then Fazila cha akukho njalo. And then umshengu ke atshele uDonga ukuthi yazini ekhaya nje kuhlala kuliwa kunakuthula. I don't even want to go home. And then he goes to find Solace Dorini. Uthola imfudumalo in Dorin's arms. Goes over to Nqubeko's house. Ahlala no Dorin. Now they're listening to music. They're going to eat. Dorin ubhizi ubonga the support. And then I think now they are reminiscing on the good old days they had. And then ke uSibu watshele uDidi ukuthi uma wakho uvumile ukukhokhela her fees, sending her back to school to get a degree. Ajabule ke uDidi athi but his mom said in one condition uLangelihle must come and stay kwaShabalala. But uDidi is like, I don't think my parents will allow that. UDidi akhulume ke noKhathazile ukuthi I don't think my parents will allow that. Baba nje faults ukuthi you didn't do things, you didn't follow tradition, and you didn't pay lobola. So atuma ka Sibusiso, but we went there and tried to pay for damages. Ati baba ke ati uDidi ubaba wanted lobola, not damages. So angiboni nje ukuthi bazovuma ukuthi ngithathe uLangelihle. And then ati uKhathazile finals ask ubaba Sibusiso to go to talk to your family. And then ke uThidi talks to Ndumiso. Umtshela ukuthi how yazini I can't recognize the man that I saw yesterday. Is that how you treat women? Is that how you're going to treat me? If you can treat a family member like that, who am I? Ati Ndumiso, she's not my family. Ati cha, she is, and she is an elderly person. You should respect her. If you can't respect women, then there's nothing for you and I. Ahambe vele nje amshiye. She comes home late, very, very late, coming back from Dorin's house. Mamkhulu was very worried about him. She even called uDonga asking ukuthi ubaba wakho, he doesn't come home this late. What's happening? He even missed dinner. Umshengu wathi wena ubuzobuya yini ekhaya if when you get home you get criticized. And then ke umshengu goes and gives uNqubeko an invitation to the golf course. Apparently his overseas friends are going to be there. And then he goes over to Dorin's house again during working hours. Dorin's like, what are you doing here? I know you love your job. Hi, I guess the guy wants to just get some air. And then Ati, he misses the relationship that he had with Nqubeko. He wish he could fix it. And then Dorin tries to speak to Nqubeko, saying, Baba khumbula relationship ekade nayo. Can you fix it? Just give him a chance to fix it. Nqubeko, I'm struggling to forget the things that happened to me when you sent me to jail, when you sent me to CIMEX. I was beaten up. I almost died. There was a point when I wished I could die. It was bad, and he told me that I'm dead to him, so I can't move past that. And then but I would like to fix things with him. And then Umawake invites Umshengu. He comes, finds them, like, but what is he doing here? Umawake says, I can't just sit and watch you hurt. I want you guys to fix this. They sit together, and Umshengu apologizes to Nqubeko for everything that happened, everything that is done to him, and says that he misses the relationship and wants to work on it. And then uKhathazile ke uNodonga, they talk to uDonga yena. He is not paying for Didi's fees. Have you seen how expensive they are? They're very expensive. He's not paying. Sibusiso must be the one to pay for ama fees ka Didi. Since umkhwelile akakhwela nama fees. And then Sibusiso he'll do the budget. And then uMamchunu goes to Fakazile to confront her. Uthi, njengoba sowusayidana ama-enemies wami manje, did you even love my sons? Like, umthanda nje uThuthuka wathi but you know very well that I married Thuthuka because of you. And then uKhwezi yena ke wamthanda yini uKhwezi? Because I'm starting to doubt it. When you said like kuwo wonke amadoda, out of all the money in the world, you chose the one that killed uThuthuka umntwanami. And then uNdumiso talks to Fakazile, to Khathazile, and says that Khathazile is like, you know what, Ndumiso, I was with you when your family turned against you. Why are you doing this to me now? Atu Ndumiso, this is nothing personal, it's a business. Atu Khathazile, I feel like you are jealous. You're jealous of my business. In fact, I'm the one that's bringing business la. Athi, oh, okay, if you're the one bringing business, then hamba ke thatha izinto zakho ley'nyawo zenkukhu nani nani and go sell it at the rank. Sibone ukuthi bazogcwala yini abantu ukuthi bagcwalisa la. And then uDidi talks to uThoba and tells him that Shama fees are very expensive and she thinks she needs to get a job. And then uThoba to ask his dad to give her a job on the rocks. So uThoba engizokhuluma naye, I hope uzovuma. Umamkhulu is sitting no Ndumiso. Ndumiso says that actually ma, I don't understand why Baba would side with Umbulali. Athi umamkhulu nje indoda yami mina, the one I know, would have used all his connections to make sure that uNqubeko ends up in jail so that Thuthuka gets his justice. But lo mshengu lo hayi angimazi ngempela. Kahle kahle la ngisola uDoreen nje. This thing has Doreen written all over it. Athi uNdumiso, yeah, ngiyabonga ukuthi uyayibona le nto ma. Which is why mina insulted to Doreen, because ngiyabona ukuthi she's the one influencing ubaba. And then Doreen goes to Sifakazile asking her to bring the kids over to her house so they can have supper together. 3 generations, the grandparents, parents, and the kids. And then Fakazile, but we used to doing those kind of things Shumaileni. And teaching ngiyaqala mntanami because uNqubeko wants to forgive his dad, but then udinga usizo. So as the women in their lives, let's help them. And then bayeke kwaNqubeko, they're there, kumnandi, they're playing games, they're talking about the past, all the good times in the past. And then uNqubeko tries to feed umntwanakhe uNqobi doesn't want to eat. Athi Doreen, remember Nqubeko wouldn't eat also until Umshengu sings for him. And then they start singing the song that Umshengu used to sing for Nqubeko. So kumnandi, bayacula bonke, bayahleka. And then uMamChunu walks in. So busy bachubeka, they're singing, they can't see uMamChunu until Nqubeko sees her, and then ekhwaza Umshengu mathi uyabheka uMamChunu la. Hi, I smile like Doreen, happy that uMamChunu is bona lento yenzakala, happy family vibes. And then Umshengu athi, hey uMamChunu aphatheke kabi, aphuma hambe. uMamChunu gets home, she's shattered, she's devastated. She looks over for something like in a tiny bottle. I don't know what it is. And then uKhathazile finds Ndumiso and Tidi sitting. She confronts them at all. Utidi is the one that's poisoning you and Ndumiso. Before I figure out when I wouldn't do this thing. So Utidi is the one influencing you. At Ndumiso, I won't get up, man, Utidi. At young, you're born. When Utidi, do you know what Ndumiso does not own this place? This is Mshengu's place. At Ndumiso, is Katula Samla says 10 Masaka, Ukalu says 80 Mshengu, Indaw Mshengu, when an employee, Usi and then I figured to try and help them resolve the situation. Hi uNdumiso ucasukile ubhizi ukhomba uKhathazile ngomunwe athi unkosikazi wakho bafo uyadelela, I'm vele ngizomkhomba, she's disrespectful, udelele noThidi, she can't talk to me like that. Azama uDonga ukuthi guys, can you respect each other? Athi uKhathazile, you know what, inkinga la uThidi uyinkinga la. And then athi uDonga, okay, just to move forward then, can you please pay the rent so we can resolve this and move forward? Athi uKhathazile nje, I'm not going to pay rent and angiyindawo la. And then uThidi talks to Ndumiso and be like, how when I thought because you own on the rocks, athi it's a family company, it all falls under Shiba Snacks. Ubaba actually owns it, but then I run everything here. Athi, you see, that's not owning it. If you should get Shop on the rocks 100% fully, you must pay your dad for whatever that he used to get you on the rocks. Make sure that it's fully yours. Mamkhuni still hurts about what she saw at Nqubeko's house. She found Mshengu playing happy family with Doreen, Nqubeko, Fakazile, and the grandkids. Asked Mshengu, what do I have to do for you to accept Nqubeko as my son? I said, but why do you have to be so close to Doreen? I said, have I ever given you a reason to doubt me? And then Doreen goes outside to find a black bed dead on the stoop. I said, how this is the devil. And she starts praying in tongues. I said, no weapon formed against you, my son, shall prosper. But Nqubeko feels like, you're just exaggerating. And then Nqubeko receives a call from uMamChunu, inviting him to come for lunch at eShumayeleni. Doreen says, no, don't go, I don't feel good about this. But Nqubeko says, hayi ngiyahamba. And then Mshengu fica uMamChunu cooking up a storm. Athi hakunjani mama upheke dinner so early. Athi and then Mshengu opens the bin to throw a banana peel. She sees a bottle of poison. Athi hawuphekela bani? Athi the prayer group is coming. Athi, oh, okay. ahambe ke umkhulu, ahambe ke umshengu. And then afike uNqubeko, I'm welcome uMamchunu, hugs him. Nqubeko uthi, hey, I must say I was shocked when I received your call inviting me for lunch. Athi, I want us to hash things out and start over. And then they sit down and eat before the food gets cold. They pray first, and then okay, Nqubeko, can you please tell me what happened? Everything that happened before Tutuka died. And then Nqubeko tells her Tutuka kept on bragging after he got the CEO position. And then Nqubeko, I told him to leave me alone, but then he kept on bragging. And then ngampush athi Mamchunu, so wambulala. No, I didn't kill him, but wambulala because you even hide him. You continue to lie. You looked all over for him. Even when we found him, you still didn't come clean. So you must just admit that you killed him. And then Umshengu goes to Dorin's house. Uphethe ama-banana. Dorin's like, but why you bring me bananas? Couldn't you get earrings or necklaces? You're just finding an excuse to come and see me. But why are you here? Shouldn't you be at home having lunch? No Mamchunu, no Nqubeko. At how lunch Mamchunu Nqubeko? What's happening? At how Mamchunu invited Nqubeko at how, but Mamchunu said she's cooking for the prayer group. And then it clicks Kumshengu goes, and then he saw the bottle of poison in the bin. It clicks with her, what is Mamchunu planning? And then Umshengu rushes out. And then he tries to call Nqubeko. Nqubeko does not pick up Umshengu's call. And then baqhubeke bakhulume ke uMamchunu noNqubeko bathi athi Mamchunu mfana wami nami tired athi uNqubeko naye nami I'm tired. uMamchunu ke athi okay asicede ke lento. She goes and gets the dessert that she poisoned, gives it to Nqubeko athi asicede lento ngecake. Let's end this with a cake. Nqubeko athi dlana ke. And then Nqubeko takes his spoon, he eats the cake. Athi, this is nice, I feel like I'm in heaven. And then Didi talks to Khathazile, asks her for a job at Khatha's kitchen so that she can be independent while she's studying. But Khatha is like, hey, I'm still fighting for my business. I can't offer you anything for now. And then Thoba goes to talk to his dad about offering Didi a job. Thoba is like, how? But shouldn't Suso be the one trying to get a job for Udidi? I tell your mother Spusunja, and okay, mfana. Udidi is Spu's girlfriend. So Spuso we are no that is supposed to be asking for a job for Didi. We're not pulling the benz abantu. Udidi uyinkinga kaSpusiso, not yours. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.